Hello, friends, and welcome back to the series of incidents and stories from around the world from which we can learn so many things and imbibe those learnings in our life. So, today's incident is about Sung. So, Sung was the king of China, but in those days, the king wasn't a king for many days because there were many small provinces in China. Each province has a chief. So those chiefs used to decide who will be the king. Usually the king was the chief which had the biggest army. But whenever somebody used to become a king, the other chiefs used to plan against him and used to either murder him or defeat him with the combined army forces. So this was going on for last 150 years. And when Sung became the king, this was his major concern. This was his only concern at that time, that when shall I be murdered? Who will murder me? Or when the other chiefs will decide to combine their armies and plot and plan against me. So this was his major concern. So Sung decided that I should plan something, and he did. He invited each and every chief from all the provinces to a big banquet. But in those days, that was a common thing, and everybody expected the king to mix some kind of poison in their food and try to kill them. But he was the newly made king, and it was a big honor. And of course, they couldn't refuse him because he, at that time, had the biggest army. So all those chiefs went to the banquet, but everybody decided not to eat or drink anything. So nobody was drinking or eating. There was a whole lot of beautiful food on their plates, whole lot of drinks, but nobody was drinking or eating. So Sung went to each and every one's plate and told them, "Look, I am eating from your plate, I am drinking your drink, and nothing is happening to me." So he proved that there is no poison. And everybody started eating and enjoying the feast. And at the end of the feast, Sung gave each and every one of them a scroll. Now, those scrolls contained all the details of the things that those chiefs are going to get as a gift from Sung. Now, each and every chief was gifted a big bungalow, a palace, which he can enjoy all of his life. There was a list of all the servants he would get, all the things he would get, all the things of passion he would get to enjoy his life until he dies. Now, nobody could refuse him because this was all he wanted. This was all of those chiefs wanted all of their lives. Instead of doing all the mockery of managing a province, this was a better life. So all of them chose that life. And in one swoop, Sung actually defeated all of his potential enemies by showing them love, by giving them what they wanted. Now, what did we learn from this story? That these constructs of friends and enemies, these constructs are made by us. So we can change them anytime we like. We can turn an enemy into a friend. In fact, an enemy who turns into a friend is more likely to be more loyal to you because he has something to prove, he has a chip on his shoulder. But a friend, if he decides one day to go against you, nobody can stop him because we are never expecting anything bad from a friend. So let's not think about these things in terms of enemies and friends. Think about what you want and what they want. If you can give something that your enemy want, he will be a friend for life. Think about it. So please do share in the comments that did you like the story or not like the story? What kind of stories would you like me to share with you? That's all for today. See you next week.